How good is Fernando Alonso? Very good. At least most people think so anyway, even though it's been almost 20 years now since his last Formula One world title. He's pretty much unanimously regarded as being one of the best drivers in Formula One. There are some doubters, of course. There are some people that think he's over the hill, that his only real competition now in the same car is the form of Lance Stroll, which is far from the best yardstick to measure yourself against. But Fernando Alonso himself, the man himself, has put himself firmly in Formula One's top 5 drivers. Do I agree with this? I'll let you know at the end of the video. But in the meantime, let's hear it from the Spanish samurai himself. Let's have a look at what exactly he said here on the F1Chronicle.com, guys. Let's have a look on the website as always. Fernando Alonso says that he is mentally strong enough to ride through adversity in Formula One. The 43-year-old may not have won a title since 2006 or race in well over a decade. 12 years now, 2013 was the last one in Spain. But he thinks he is still regarded as one of the best on the grid. That is despite the fact that some think it might be time for the Spaniard to retire. Those are voices from outside, Alonso told DAZN. In the paddock, everyone knows who the best 5 drivers are, he added. Outsiders look at statistics and think that whoever wins more is automatically the best, but not everybody agrees with that. For instance, he says that he left Canada recently happy with P7. Others get frustrated when they finish 5th a few times, Alonso insists, but I've been eliminated in Q1. I once blew up 13 engines in one season. In this sport, you have to be mentally strong. He says that he is undecided about whether to continue beyond his 2026 contract, but at present is just happy to be there on the grid each Grand Prix. I think at the end of the day, the stopwatch will tell me when I have to stop, or I will have a physical condition that is bad or gives me pain. That could happen as well, Alonso said. I think that one day I will have to stop. Well, yeah, I mean, you can't do it for forever, Fernando. You have to retire eventually at some point. I did stop Formula One already once in 2018, and I came back because I needed it. So the next one, it has to be 100% for sure. Aston Martin had a tough start to 2025, but there have been clear signs of progress since then, and the prospect of the first Adrian Newey designed green car is tantalising, if you don't count the Leighton House back in the day, although that was more blue than green, of course. Still, the team has not given up on this season, though. Silverstone makes me curious, Alonso said. It's our home race with the factory around the corner, and we are bringing upgrades there. Well, yeah, I mean, Aston Martin have definitely improved this season, especially in the hands of Alonso, because he was getting no luck at all whatsoever earlier on this campaign. Yeah, I mean, look, for me, he's absolutely good enough. He absolutely deserves his place there. His teammate, not so much personally, but in terms of the so-called top 5 that he's talking about, who are the top 5 drivers in Formula One? Well, if we're going to put Alonso in there, I'm going to stick him in there. I think he personally does deserve to be there. Verstappen absolutely has to be there as well. Hamilton, I know I'm going to get people disagreeing with me on that one. I know the Hamilton haters will be out enforcing that one, but he's won 7 world titles, most successful guy in the history of the sport. He's definitely in the top 5. Right now, you got to put Oscar Piastri in there too. Without a doubt, he's in the top 5. But who's the 5th? It's tough to say, you know. It really is a tough one to say. Charles Leclerc, Lando Norris, George Russell, all in there with a shot. Personally, for me, right now, on their performances this season, I'm going to go Russell. I think Russell really... If you asked me last year, I would have said Leclerc without a doubt. But now I'm going to go Russell. I think that's the top 5. But it's not clear-cut. It's not obvious who these guys are. It's very much murky waters when it comes to that. Some people might put Albon there. Some people might put Sainz in there. Leclerc, like I mentioned. Lando Norris, like I mentioned too. Some people might even put someone like Pierre Gasly or Nico Hülkenberg, given their performances this season. So it's not clear-cut. Alonso, I would say, is probably in the top 5. But what do you guys think? Let us know in the comments below. Is Fernando part of the Fab 5 in Formula One still in 2025? At the ripe old age of, what is he now, 43? I think he's 44 in July as well, so it's pretty soon. The guy's getting on. But hey, for me, he still deserves to be there and he's still one of the best. But yeah, your thoughts in the comments below. Like, share, comment, subscribe if you want to see more of this, guys. Have a fantastic day. You're ever in the world today, and we'll see you very soon.